Alright, you guys, today I am looking at the large print text Bible from the Lockman Foundation. I put this one in my top Bibles of 2024, but I had not reviewed it at that point, so I'm getting to that today. This is the 1995 New American Standard Bible, and as you probably know, Lockman continues to produce the 95 along with the 2020. You can see that info there. Here's the, if I can find my camera, features here. You have 95 text, double column format, verse by verse, black letter, 10-point font, and then Bible maps. This one is printed in China. Some of theirs are printed in Korea, so that is a distinction that is nice to make. So they're calling this flush cut leather text. Now, this is their leather text imitation leather material that they've been using on their Bibles. I really like it. It's a nice feel. It has a textured grain. It's not super deep on most of them. Both the browns that I have, or all three of the browns that I have, actually have this grain pattern. You have the spine with 3 tooled hub indications. You have Holy Bible and this one is still in their uppercase, lowercase format. I think they changed on some of their 2020s this to all capital letters. Then you have New American Standard Bible 95, large print, and then quite a big gap, and then NASB Lockman Foundation. I really like the feel of this. It's not a very big Bible. It's 5.5 by 8.5 by 1 1/4. And that's pretty true dimensions because it's pretty much just the block. And you can see the flush cut. It's the leather text comes right up to the book block. It is a sewn binding. You can see there, which I really like. Makes for a very durable, simple Bible. Got a nice Holy Bible on the front. The inside is just kind of a paper backing to the leather text. Couple pieces of cardstock paper, and then right into the Bible text. Bible paper, I should say. Here's your publication page. You'll see that it has large print Pew on the publication information, and that is because this is the exact same block as the NASB 95 Pew Bible. They're both the same. This one is a step up from a leather softcover option. So just some different options for that footprint. Have the forward books of the Bible, both in alphabetical and order in which they appear, and then the Old Testament. So this doesn't really lay flat because there's really no weight holding this up, and it's a pretty tight binding. But I think with some time it will get a little bit better, but I'm not expecting a whole lot from that. But with this price point at around $11 retail, I think it's around $12 actually, but that's not a very expensive Bible, and so I'm not expecting a ton of unique and special features with its capabilities, but you get a very good, solid book for that price. And I say that in terms of construction. You're always getting a good book with the Bible, of course. So you have a double column, 10-point text size, verse by verse. Verse numbers they're justified with the text. So obviously single verse numbers are inset a little bit because you only have 1. But once you get into 2, it is justified. Columns are justified. Textual footnotes are at the bottom of the page, separated by a line. And paragraphs are indicated by bold verse numbers. So you can see some of those there. And this is a pretty standard NASB 95 layout. I remember growing up, I had a Bible similar in size to this that was, I can't remember what block it was, but it was a Lockman NASB 95. It had like promises of Christ and a couple things with special symbols to indicate them in the text. But I used that for quite a while, learned how to do annotations, and I think I used the inductive Bible study method, but it had a verse by verse double column very similar to this. So this is a pretty popular layout for Bibles like this. Poetic settings are in the poetry format, not in the block text as in the prose. And I don't know if I can find one here, but books start after the next book, so they don't always begin on a new page. But that's not a big issue, because with a Bible this size, you're not looking to conserve or to expand space, you're looking to conserve space. So it makes sense. Words of Christ are in black, and Old Testament quotations in the New Testament are in the capital letters. I don't know what they call that, lower capital letters, but really easy to find which passages are being referenced. At the end of Revelation, we have a blank page and then a couple features. We have the parables of Jesus, miracles, Old Testament prophecies fulfilled, genealogy, where to find help when. So that's similar to like what you'll find in Gideon Bibles and some things like that. Titles of Christ, 12 apostles, Bible reading plan. Really no way to mark, no designated areas to mark off what you've done, but it does give you a guide at least to complete it in a year. And then we have Bible maps on Bible paper. And these are black, two-tone color. And then at the end you have a couple cardstock pieces. So very well constructed for such a simple Bible. So this one is definitely one that I was excited to review. It has a lot of potential, I think, for gift Bibles. Just a step up from a soft cover. It's very durable from what I can see, and with this imitation leather, it's just one that will be a great evangelistic tool and one that is a great travel Bible. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.